Does that make any sense? Nah, man. This is the world I bring my boys into? Even my wife is like, damn. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Pop, and gonna bring you guys another interesting video. So this one is about Flight Reacts, another time, baby mama drama, the usual, you keep hearing all those stuff. But the point that I'm trying to get you across is that the next one. Don't make babies, people. I'm not even joking. Not even with the wrong person or the right person, because sometimes people change with time. Especially in this climate right now, that whenever you think about baby mama drama, it's like, you know what? They're always right. They're almighty. They're all powerful. They're independent. I can do this all alone. People say that publicly, but when they're home alone with the baby crying, the amount of time they cannot have like 8 hours sleep, it changes your mind. It makes you realize I'm supposed to be in an advantage, but I'm in a disadvantage. But when you don't feel that at home with the baby, even if you get all the money from him, you're still vindictive.
Flight team, stand up! It's true!
You have to do that too? Yeah.
Child, mother, I don't even want to call her like baby mama. You know what I'm saying? She's just the most disgusting, human, hateful human being. Like, I just never thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would literally have somebody that, is so much of a hater that I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know it was possible. Like, it's literally so...
You didn't think that is possible. Ladies and gentlemen, did you hear what he says? He didn't think it is possible. Oh my God. I've helped so many single mothers. You have no idea, people. But avoid the woe situation. Because it's just a click. It's just a press in the wrong direction and a bunch of people tell them, you are right in doing this. They will never stray from the path. And it's gone.
True. The biggest haters are somebody that's closest to you, that you think is on your side, man. And honestly, it's just been, since she's damn near been preggo, and then me, you know what I'm saying, moving on and separating, you know what I'm saying, in terms of just moving on and being happy, and, being into a relationship and continuing to go strong and everything, man. I literally have a notepad, man, because I just fed up had it. I completely just fed up, you know what I'm saying? It looked like and it seemed like things was cool between Landed. That Sad Truth video, you know what I'm saying? It's literally been hell. Like, I know on this channel, like, I made a video talking about, like, all the beef was settled and this and that with me and her, and it honestly wasn't. I literally went out my way to be a bigger man, or anyway, like, I just wanted to just bring positive energy, you know what I'm saying? Like, bring positive energy to, new flesh and blood, my first kid, my daughter, and everything like that. I just try to be the bigger man as a person. Even when I made that video, it's not up no more, I believe. Any father that can relate to this, that has literally been, messing with my mental health. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's been the first two things that I'm gonna be talking about has literally been draining the dog shit out of me. And I've been really strong shit since literally dangles like the time I can spend with my daughter.
If you're gonna dangle the time that you can spend with your daughter, the fact that you say it like that when somebody wants to spend time, but you're like, no, I want you to spend more time, or I want you to send more money, it doesn't make any sense. I know you're trying to prove something. You want to prove to yourself that he loves you, not the baby. And that's what I find weird. Mood when you swear seeing Jay Lamau, ugly ass nigga weirdo. Have a good night sleeping. No, you ain't gonna see her over being a dummy. Lamau, what the fuck, Lamau? Did I tell you I changed Ye's middle name and last name? You can do that? You can change somebody's name without the father's permission? That's freaking cap. You gotta either take me shopping, or a matter of fact give me 20k and definitely say sorry. Don't even bother, your time is up. What? She thinks she's gangster that she can actually do something like that? Even if he might have been such a bad father or bad whatever. The fact that you ask for money to justify something to feel better for yourself and you're Gucci with that cool emoji. I just wish I never had any baby with anybody in such a situation. That sucks.
Damn near I feel like it extorts me. You know what I'm saying? Out of like materialistic things or money. You know what I'm saying? Or just plain and simple, just when I get to see my daughter, like I can honestly say at most, I'm seeing her like 2-3 times a month. I've been fighting.
Do you have any idea if you only see your daughter only 3 times a month? Do you know how that will actually affect him? As a father also? The fact that if I want to be with my kid and I can only be with my kid so few times sometimes, it surprises me that when he suddenly says, you know what, I guess I don't really love that baby. Just hit me while editing the video. It's like she wants him to hate her on her worst instead at her best, just to be sure nobody is rejecting her. Does that make any sense? Don't you think there comes a moment that he's gonna be like, you know what, F you, gone. I don't want to be, I don't even want to bother with a baby anymore, just to justify your fear, because you know the court of law is going to be on your side saying, oh, you never attempted. I can't keep going. Psychologically, you're making him go insane. The fact that he has a different woman that calms him down, officially, you're pushing him into her arms. Don't you see that, baby mamas? It surprises me that you don't see those things.
I always put and make time, you know what I'm saying, for my daughter, which is literally like, you know, an easy priority, obviously. You know what I'm saying? My flesh and blood. I mean, she's literally had no job since, honestly, I feel like since she's like I met her or whatever back in 2018, ironically. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what the power of flight does. Not to be cocky, but shit, fuck it. But like, she's literally has no job. I don't know what she does to get money. You know what I'm saying? One thing I will not take away from everything from this video is still, you know what I'm saying? Like, I obviously 100% like despise everything still doing the court, whatever. I'm not taking away from the fact that she is a great mother, despite her being a hater, being my op, being a hater, being a bitter BM. She is a great mother. I'm gonna say that right now and then so we get that out the way. She's a great mother. She nurtures my daughter very, very well. And so there's definitely...
Even if she takes so good care of your daughter, there's one thing that you have to remember. The way she treats you, the way she handles you, the way she talks to you, the way she might cry once in a while of all the stress, even if she never worked, even if she never knows how to have a job and you're taking care of her so much. The fact that she reacts like that, that's the mentality that she's going to have, that you know what, my mother could have done this, my mother has taken care of me by her own and everything is Gucci. Nothing has been wrong. And it can be beautiful, but your flight, you're the person that earns a bunch of money. The image that she might be sending to this girl in the future, she might have sex with somebody and create a baby when the dude is too gangster. He doesn't make any money. That's a totally different story. Or you know what, just get a man, funky, a rich man, make the baby, and you can treat him like shit and life is Gucci and have your party. And then you're gonna reach like 30, 40, 50, and then guess what? You're gonna have another woman, depressed, taking medicine and meds and all the stuff that has been happening so much in this society, and nobody bats an eye. Or you said, take a pill. There came a document in Holland that they actually said the amount of people taking these weird drugs, they never get off these drugs. And they die because the drug stops working, so they need to upgrade, change the one, change. Do you really want to live a life like that? And trust me, he will find usually a different lady, a peaceful lady, and he's gonna be living comfortable. And once that little one becomes 18 and he's not supposed to pay anything more for you, it's gonna be a very interesting decision. Once you're 18, he doesn't have to take care. Once the girl decide or the boy decide, you know what, I don't want to live anymore with you. I've seen it happen here in Spain that once the kid leaves and says, you know what, I want to live with my father, you lose everything. Mothers that have been vindictive, what, you gonna leave me? I did everything for you. No, you didn't upgrade yourself all the time that you had. The kid went to school. What, you had to cook for everybody and you could not do anything else? You could not build on yourself all that free freaking time? It surprises me.
You know, the number one problem is that she literally dangles it like a string on when I can see my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really a strong dude. Like, I literally know plenty of dudes that break down crying every day or like do some shit that can risk their freedom or just like go around so angry, you know what I'm saying, or just have low energy because they can't see, you know what I'm saying, their loved one, their daughter, or their, you know what I'm saying, their son, whoever they have. And all fathers can relate to this, man. And I'm human at the end of the day. Like, I feel like it's just getting to a point where it's just like enough is enough. Like, let's say if she sees like me and my girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, like living life, doing things on a date or whatever. Like, for example, these are examples that actually happen.
Well, what did I say? She's gonna get jealous because you have a specific freedom, because no man wants a mother with a baby even if she gets a bunch of money, because they don't want to take care of the freaking baby. Because it won't even surprise you that if she marries a different man and they separate, She wants the child support from that man and she wants the child support of him. Officially, it's not legal, but it doesn't mean that certain mom even try to do that. I'm like, damn, with her flat ass, border looking ass, my wannabe clone, go to the court, bye. It's like, why do you have to be so freaking vindictive? You're broke and bitter. Dude, why would you say that to a woman that wants your money? I mean, I'm not saying that you shouldn't add fire to the gasoline or whatever, but you get my drift. I mean, try to live your life as chill as possible. Enjoy the fact that she wants to be with you because you're with a different woman. Just enjoy it in secret. You don't have to throw it back. Bully have to get bullied? Yes, but you shouldn't bully people when the court system is usually behind them.
Talk to any other person like this at all. You know what I'm saying? She's from the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She's from the suburbs. She would never talk to nobody from the hood of Cali. Like all the hoods.
I've been thinking lately on some low-key type of stuff. Think we should try work stuff out on low for Jay and Future, and cause no dub really to want my next baby in 2 years or whatever, or should we just keep it pushing? You can't just be like, for the baby, you know what, talking about making an extra baby. That's delusional talk. Just because you're sad. You remember I keep telling you? You think you're freaking happy. You think you're freaking fine. But in secret, you have this situation and you don't think a baby doesn't pick it up? I did one mistake with my baby. He changed totally because he realized he can do a specific thing. It sticks in their head. You're building a baby. So the negative energy that you exude builds the baby too. If you don't believe me, go ask any psychologist and tell me the harsh truth. I'm not gonna sue you. You're gonna hear a totally different story.
Flying back into LA, she'll text me like at like night and I'll wake up in the morning and see it. She'll just be like on some bitter stuff, just being like, blah, blah, blah. Imagine having a pretty daughter that you can't see. And then she'll just like ghost me and it'll just be like 2-3 days. You know what I'm saying? And then like, I just honestly instantly retaliate,
There comes a point that whenever a lady does this weird stuff, when she senses that, it's when she's about to sleep. When she's about to drink, because she knows she's gonna sleep and she's not gonna wait on your reaction. And once she wakes up and she sees the response, she can sleep like an angel for the rest, because I know I can piss him off. The moment you disappear, the moment you don't provide the reaction to justify that she is worth it, it will change. Get a second phone with a hidden telephone number. Or you know what? Just turn the phone off. Just walk away. Mathematic your life decision, so the future is going to be simpler. So you are ready for your kid. So your kid doesn't see your negative energies, only your positive energy. And the sad truth is that once you start doing that, the positive energy will exude in the kid and she might actually react in a negative way to the kid. Your father ain't that good. But that's the only choice you have.
She grabbed my phone. I tried it. She grabbed my phone and she threw it off the stair level where my LA apartment is at. She threw it off that stair level. You know what I'm saying? Luckily it didn't crack. I already said that in the Sad Truth video.
When you see any lady that believes that she can do something like that, I can say from my heart, just dump her. Because that is one of the first things that I told my wife. Never just come in front of me as if you have the power. Never try to hit me in my face because I have one eye and I have a very bad reaction. If a woman cannot respect your boundaries that you set from the beginning, because you are going to do it by general, because the general public is going to tell you how you have to do it, you can at least set up a few rules. If she cannot abide from those rules, kick her. Because if I can trust you that you would give me my space, then I don't want to be with you. Your little bitches getting your shit murked when you come back to LA. You ain't got to know who I am. Okay, damn. So some random people is just sending him messages that says threatening? Yeah, nah, man. And as I said, once he send those stuff, don't react. It's not a reaction video, bro.
I don't care what she does. She can be a whore that she was born to be and do her thing. I'm saying that, like, how are you gonna like prevent me from seeing my own flesh and blood when it's literally just me? I can see if like you don't like my, you know what I'm saying, girlfriend, this and that, boom. Okay, focus on the child. Like she doesn't ever let me, you know what I'm saying, be a father. She just like leaves me out. That's the number one thing that she that's been since my daughter's been born. She barely lets me see her. It's like trying to find a cure for AIDS. We made an agreement, literally like 2 times a month, every 2 weeks, I give her $2,500. So you do the math, 2,500 times 2,500. That's like getting more than people that spend a decade in college. You feel me?
He's giving so much money? That's amazing. And you're still angry?
Bro, like I want to see my daughter so bad. Like my daughter's literally so beautiful, so cute. She's so healthy, and just like she literally like she makes me happy just looking at her.
And he's supposed to see that baby for only 1 hour and go back and give you all the money so you can live freaking comfortable. And that is equality, and that is freaking normal. People, I'm not even joking. Stop making babies with any lady. Because even if they're the nicest ladies, the fact that this vindictive thing is gonna happen, if you have money or not, the chances is very low.
She literally will never talk like to this to any of the girls or anybody else that is about that life. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a suburb Valley Cali girl, bro. She's never, you know what I'm saying, like, been in any struggle. She never will talk to anybody like.
Which actually makes sense, because that means that somebody can actually shit talk you. You're not in their friend circle, so they can show you the worst of the worst, and they actually feel better. So they are a better person now with their friends because they have you to remove all that stress. Right, because whatever you do, if you're there or not, if you leave, you're a bad father. If you're there and she sucks at a job and she stresses out, you're a bad father. It's like, damn.
When I mean threats as well, like she continues to just like say slick shit like, oh, like I can't wait to see you get jumped or whatever, like by fam or whatever, like all the time. Like I should not be like that, like in LA, because she's made certain shit uncomfortable. I remember one time I was supposed to spend time actually last Saturday with my daughter. Instead, she chose, you know what I'm saying, to go on a date with the dude, which I don't care, you feel me? Like, you could have dropped my daughter off with me and enjoyed yourself, you feel me? But, you know what I'm saying, she chose to ignore me and chose to spend a day, you know what I'm saying, going on a date with a dude.
It would not surprise me that she just did that so you can see her with another dude, assuming that she thinks she's gonna have the power, because there's so many days you have free time, right? So the fact that day that you can leave your kid with somebody else and on purpose on that day you're going to date to somebody else and purposely ignore him and then say, look, he wants to be, bada beam, bada boom, he's trying to bother me. So whatever he does, he explodes, he's a bad father. You're too aggressive at the moment. If he doesn't react, you're a bad father because you don't love your kid child anymore. It's like so weird. I mean, he's Gucci because he has the money to be able to send a bunch of money for her on monthly and she's still bitter about it. Imagine the rest of the men that don't even have this opportunity to be this flexible.
Like, and I don't want to. Like, my daughter, when she's old enough to understand stuff, bro, like, she's gonna turn her back on you so hard, bro. But I'm hoping that she doesn't be as dumb as she's already born being dumb, you know, and makes a response video, because that's just gonna be either part two.
This is something that happens more than it's supposed to. There comes a certain moment that even the kids start realizing what the heck is happening, and that's usually in the teen ages.
And it's like, I don't know how to even like say this with somebody taking me seriously, but you know, I've seen women actually like, you know, be on my side, you know, in the comment section, you know what I'm saying, to understand like, you know, you shouldn't be afraid to say that type of stuff. But Lana literally gets a chance to sexually assault me any type she get, and yes, I said sexually assault. I'm talking about like, let's say I got my daughter and like in my hand, like walking up, you know what I'm saying, to like go in the crib, like she'll literally like grab my ass, like I promise you, like grab my ass, she'll try to like grab on my, like, you know what I'm saying, my stuff.
Is there any way that when you get sexually harassed by a woman that you can actually say something about it? Is that possible? But the fact that she can keep touching me when I don't want to be with her and I have a different girlfriend and you're trying to excite me forcefully, he might be inventing this stuff. But we all know that even if he wasn't inventing it stuff, nobody really cares.
Mind you, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine what I'm thinking too, like when she's doing this. Like, she's literally like saying like, that's it. Like, I'm getting everybody. Like,
yep, you cannot even react. You cannot even defend yourself, because the moment you react a little, it's like you've became the Hulk. That's actually like a psychological prison. The fact that you cannot react, but she has so many options to make you explode, that doesn't make any sense. But whenever you explode, you have the right to hit me, bite me, spit in my face and everything, because I guess you did something to deserve it. Does that make any sense? Nah, man. This is the world I bring my boys into. Even my wife is like, damn, maybe your lifestyle is attracting the wrong ladies. I'm happy he met this new girlfriend that has more this family vibe, and that's why he's calming down. But guys, you should always look for that girl. All these gangster girl, yeah, ratchet. Nah, man, trust me, man, don't even start, man. It's unless you trust the girl beyond belief after a few months, right? When you're dating each other, and then you have this weird, interesting trust, or you know she's not a special girl that's gonna take everything out of consideration because you cannot have like a decent conversation. Look, man, if a girl ever threatens me, I'm gonna send somebody to beat you up, I'm gone. The fact that you think that's normal? Nah, man. Kiss my freaking ass. I don't even care if you're gangster. Let me know what you guys think. I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised. Just don't make any babies, people. Like, share, give me your thoughts. Maybe I'm the one going crazy. And see you guys next time. Peace.
Don't get me wrong, ma cosa kita bong. Put a fire na mi blonde, kush, hash, purple, skunk, criollo, colombici, jam, jam, turloqueta, verdeta, welcome.